Hey guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here this morning. So we start a new picture off, Wildflower Folk by Christine Curran. And because it's winter here in Australia, I thought I might do a cup of warmth. That's exactly what we need first thing in the morning, a cup of warmth. Away we go. Okay, so my delivery came this morning, nice and early. Awesome. So I went and managed to pick it up before spring. So that's sitting here. I'll have a look at that later. Have a sticky nose. Alright, so the good old Prismas, I think my hands are clean. I hope so, because I handled that box and everything. Every time you do that, it never feels clean. Morning, cold morning, right? Yes, the sun's out this morning. We've had some good rain. And the poor farmers, current affair the other night, young family, young farmer, he was just in tears. It was just heartbreaking to see having to sell your stock. And, you know, they love their life. They love their lifestyle. They love their animals. They love what they do. And, you know, when you don't get rain and drought and your animals are starving and no water for them, and it's horrific stuff. Goodies. Yes, we had goodies. I had some goodies yesterday too. I had to go and pick it up. Alright, let me see. What will we do? I don't know whether to support that underneath. Don't want to crease it either. Just a little bit of support for the page. Alright, so we have autumn leaves, or like oak, it looks like acorn oak leaves and some maple leaves or whatever. So we'll use some yellow, orange, well, Christmas, I'll be feeling neglected. All my colouring books and colouring supplies will be feeling neglected. And some browns. One of them, one of them, one of them. We've got in here that we can use. Maybe even some bronze. I can put some green in there too. They're not always orange and yeah, let's just grab them all out at once. Why not? Alright, they've got quite a selection here. They're awful for them. You'd think we would be able to helicopter water for them. They do it for fires. I know. And our Premier in Victoria, Jacinta Allen, you have no idea how much I'd love to take her down a dark alley and beat her to a pulp. Because she has put a fire levy on our farmers. Oh, and I hate her. And I mean hate her as much as Daniel Andrews. I hate her with a passion. Bitch. Doing that to our farmers. Putting a fire tax levy on. You know, they've got it hard enough as it is. And she does that. Oh, yeah, it makes my blood boil. Anyway, we'll change the subject because I'll get really rolled up. So, start with the lighter colour, some yellow. This is yellow ochre 942, and I hope I can zoom in a little bit for you. Let's see if I remember to stay on the page. what has she done to farmers? Yeah, put a fire tax levy. Obviously it's an expense for them that they don't need. But anyway. I said to my girlfriend, I can't stand her. She said, yeah, she's Daniel Andrews with a dress on. So this is a bit on the grayscale side of things, which is awesome. And this picture already, as soon as I took a picture of it last night for the thumbnail, just the difference between this one and that, and the mermaid, the glare from that moon and everything. What a difference! Yellow. Bit of lime peel, 1005. Kelp green 1090. I thought this was such an appropriate picture. As soon as I saw it, I thought I'm not flicking through the book anymore. I'll come across this. It's winter. She's got a nice hot cup of cocoa or whatever. Could be coffee, could be tea, could be black tea. I'll say it's a cup of hot chocolate, because that's the usual. And a little bit of goldenrod 1034. I know what colours I didn't pick a red out, I reckon, but it's more on the, maybe a bit of mahogany. It's terracotta's alright. Bit of terracotta. Yeah, so I got a message, I don't know what time it was, 8 o'clock or something, a bit after. Your parcel is coming today. It's like, oh cool, it's 2 days early, that's good. And then at about nearly 8:45, you have a parcel at reception. And it's like, that's what I call good service, prompt. Nice one. So these leaves tend to run into each other. There's no start and finish. One's in front of the other or one's behind the other, or they just, maybe it is one leaf. Shouldn't be. It's a big leaf. Anyway. So she's got, I saw on Instagram, she's got Flower Folk and then she's got Wondrous Folk. So she's got another book, a new book out, which is like this, just like this one. And I mean, it's a nice book, but I don't think I'll get it. I don't need it. Would I like to get it? I would like to get it. It's a nice book. But it's also got, you know, pictures that are in her other books too, so. I hope that's hope that brighten up. Let me see. Hang on. It looks a bit glary on screen. Maybe saturation a little bit more. I don't want to be too. Well, look at the tan. I wish. Good morning to you. Good morning, B. Good morning, Diane. Thank you for being here. All right. What's it? Oh. Yep, love this picture. That is great service. And another one called Little Folk. Oh, okay. I made another blanket this week. Already? You made a blanket in a week? Sent pics. It's a baby blanket, soft and snuggly. Oh. All right, we'll have a look at that. Bit of show and tell. Have to have a look at that. Baby blanket. A whole lot smaller than the other one you made. I've got a few notifications here. Open, stupid. Now the other day, yesterday, here it was. Oh, it looks nice. Hearts on it. Gorgeous. Oh, well done, B. And you made that in a week. That's good going. Oh, look. It's gorgeous. Well done, girl. That's lovely. And you made that in a week. Well done. I can't, yeah, I can't get anything done. I don't know when the week's going. It's flying. I can't get anything done. I don't know, what was I saying? About a bit of mumbo jumbo. Orders, got my order, I got one yesterday. From Temu. I'm just leaving it nice and subtle at the moment. I can dive in later and embellish a bit and bring the colours up more. Or I can leave it nice and subtle like this. Just soft and wow, that's good going, B. Making that in a week, honestly. Well done. Hope you're not living in Los Angeles at the moment. It's a bit of a... haven't I know they've got riots and anarchy and that, but over there, that's about all I know. I haven't really been watching the news much. It was all beautiful for yourself. For yourself. Good on you, Pam. Is there something she's not telling us? Good morning to you, Brittany. Thank you for being here. Hello, everyone. Are you going to get Christine Curran's 2 new adult colouring books coming out later this year? Probably not. No, for a little boy and my daughter's co-worker. Oh. Oh. Just looking what colour. Maybe some more yellow. When I looked at the image, I thought I'd stick with like kind of warm browns, neutral colours, beige. I might do her eyes green, and I might do her jumper in like nice greens, maybe even teals or something like that. Like that might look alright. Oh, this chair's rolling back. Needs something up here, but I don't really want to add much more colour, so I will go for eggshell. And I can bold up that red a little bit more if I want. And that's made a nice orange colour with the eggshell over the top of it. A bit more green maybe. And the green with the eggshell and the other colours is quite pretty. What else will I use? I'll stick with the eggshell for the minute. Now I can add in a bit of burnt ochre is a bit on the redder side, so I will go light umber. So what's been happening, guys? Have you had a good week? I hope so. I don't know where the week went. I'm just dumbfounded. It's like, where did that go? I got nothing done. So another 2 new Christines, 2 new adult colouring books coming in. What colour pencils are you colouring with? I'm colouring with Prismacolor today, Brittany. They're good old Prismas. I'll get all of them. Most likely Christine Karen is a friend, so yeah. They are nice books. I'm trying to colour what I've got. And I love this book. Anybody buying Christine Karen's two new adult colouring books for it's coming out later this year, whether they're pre-ordered or waiting until they come out. Next will be I have Wildflower Wondrous, just waiting on Little Folk. The reason I keep asking is because Christine has not offered any colouring pages on her Patreon page for some years because they were stolen easily by some other people who were claiming it as their own and commissioned. She sent you a message on her Patreon saying she wouldn't be doing these free images due to theft and AI. If I can ever find the Japanese 72 set of the coloured pencils for sale, especially on eBay, I need to buy them immediately since I would like to have them in my collection of coloured pencils. Japanese pencils. They might be pretty good. Flower just looks... Oh, there we go. There's a bit more colour. It just looks yellowy. Well, it is yellowy, but I'll do this one with a bit more greens. Artichoke 1098. So if you weren't here at the start of the stream, I do have a couple of goodies that came and I went and picked them up this morning at reception, nice and early. I got a little bit of work done on the junk journal. Oh, everything turns into a saga. But it's not major drama, but the other night I thought I'd sew around the black envelope in a really nice purple cotton. So I got the cotton and there's like 3 or 4 more different ends and it's like, what is going on here? Hadn't used it before and I'm pretty sure they're the cottons that came with the actual machine. And the machine's great. It was $79 or something on Amazon and it's a great little machine for what I'm doing. Just sewing paper and whatever, you know, it's a good little machine. So trying to get the end, it's like, no, it's not that one, it comes from underneath. And it's like, they've bloody got the cotton and they've broken it, putting it on the reel and they've just kept going and added anyway. So I had to try and figure out where the start was. So I'm, you know, having a bit of a pull and a bit of a tug and trying to figure it out. Anyway, and then it started to, and I thought, right, I've got the right end. I thought, well, I'll see what happens. I only need to sew the envelope. So I put it on the machine and changed the colours over and started sewing and that was all right. Did a little bit and then it's like, no, that's no good. Must have run out or it broke or something. So I got it off and I thought, right, so I tried to unravel it. 5 hours or so later, I reckon, wasn't going to beat me. And of course the end of it, because I'd been tugging on it and sewing with it, made it really tight. But the ends were going underneath the spool. So, it was in about 3 or 4 bits, but hours. Then I do have patience when I need it. Like, some people like different things. I don't mind, I see knots as a challenge. I don't mind undoing knots. I used to love undoing chain knots when I was a kid and things like that. So it wasn't going to beat me. Anyway, so I found the ends, and every time I went around, I'd have to find so I had these tweezers here, and what nail I've got left of my thumb, because all my nails are broken. Anyway, so yeah, I'm getting the tweezers and find the next one and get that up, go around, find the net, and yeah, it took hours. Anyway, so it was in about 3 or 4 different pieces. But I got it done, and I put the pieces that I did have onto bobbins, and I had about, I think, I had 2 bobbins or 3 bobbins, and then I had the spool empty. I needed it empty, so it was empty, and then I got one of them, or what I had left actually, and spooled it back, just wound it back on. And I thought, well, I've done that one. The spool's, the bobbin's sitting there, so I got that one, tied a knot. Hopefully, hopefully it'll go through the needle. So I tied a knot, put that one back on. Might as well do the other one. So I got it back on. I thought, right now I feel like getting the sewing machine back out and sewing it on. Oh, I'm not doing that. It's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning or something. It was crazy. So next morning I got out, got the sewing machine out, threaded the cotton. A minute and a half later, I've got my envelope sewn. All good. Knots went through the needle, everything went fine. It's like, yeah, it could have been a 2-minute job that I could have got done last night. I could have got on with stuff, but no, it had to turn into a saga. And then the team new stuff come yesterday, and I ordered brads and some charms and a few other things, and then I thought, right, I got everything away that was there really easily. And then it come to the charms and that, and the drawers, and I had to rearrange things, and so I ended up bringing drawers out, rearranging, and that took a few hours just to fit everything in. It's like it was supposed to be a 10-minute job just putting stuff away, but no, had to turn into hours later. And it was getting really late, and there was a couple of new videos on YouTube that I quickly wanted to watch. So that's where the time just, I don't know, it just flies, and it's, I'm trying not to go near the veins. I want to leave them visible. This one's burnt ochre, 943. Fair Pam, poor loves, has had so much trouble with it. Oh. All I can currently find is a Japanese 24 set of the Sanford. So they're charisma, that were curated by Japanese landscape artists for sale on eBay. New. I can also find a used 12 set. If not, I'll buy a new 72 set of the Winsor & Newton Studio Collection coloured pencils instead. Oh my god, 5 hours I would have thrown it. Laugh out loud, not really. It's colour time. You know what cotton's like too? It starts to twirl on itself, and it's like, so as long as I don't allow it to do that. And all in all, with the whole spool, I did end up with one knot. Apart from that, you know, and of course, Wesley come over at one stage, and it's like, oh no. But he didn't, he just ignored it. He didn't see it or didn't take notice. And he walked off, and it's like, thank God for that, because I had strands of cotton going this way, I had strands of cotton going that way, and I had a strand of cotton tied to the sewing machine cords that were there. I just put a loop and put it around, so I knew where each piece was and the ends. And anyway, I like doing knots, and I certainly wasn't going to let it beat me. There was a couple of times there, it's like, I'm going to throw you in a minute. And it started twirling and looping on itself. It's like, no, as soon as don't let it do that, that's when you do get knots in cotton. It's like, no, don't let it do that. Anyway, so I got it done. One knot in that whole spool. It did really well. And I could have prevented that one, but I was getting a bit antsy. All for a 2-minute job, sewing purple border on a black envelope. I think it needs a bit more brighter yellow. But that's where that's what, the whole subject was really about, not letting the cotton beat me. And time. If I got that envelope done, 1.5 minutes max, not even that, to sew a border on a bloody envelope. And then I was going to stamp it, and I was waiting for my Temu order to come through. Because I got my die cut embossing machine. Yeah, that was another thing. When did I get that? What's today? Tuesday. So I don't know whether it was last Thursday, Wednesday. I can't remember. Days just fly by. So anyway, I got my die cut embossing machine. So I tried a couple of die cuts, and they were pretty good. And then I tried the embossing machine, and I couldn't get it to work. And the and it says use the 2 plates. If you've ever done it, it's like a sandwich. And the plate was coming up, and it's like, I'm not forcing that through. There's no way. I just don't trust it. Anyway, so and that took me quite a while to get the embossing done. And it's got an adjustable. I picked this one because it's adjustable. And anyway, so I took one plate away. I just used the base plate, the embossing, and then the acrylic plate, and did it that way, and just played with the top tension on it, and got it to about 7, and it went through, and it was good. So I made a little note to use it on about 7, and that should work, and get the embossing done. But that took me quite a few hours. It's like, I'm not happy with this machine. It's like, I could hear Dad in the background going, it's the operator. And I thought, persevere, I know I'm new at this, I've got to learn how to do it, and blah, blah, blah. And my head's, like, convincing myself, and it's like, you're just new at this, and you've got to figure it out. But anyway, on about 7, and I got the embossing done, and it was okay. And it turned out pretty cool. I'll be getting more colours done. And it water-based markers, hopefully by the end of the next week. I'll be swatching more. Have fun, Brittany. Of the colours I get on the swatch chart, I have already printed out, and any duplicates will come inside this newer Tombow marker case I got in the mail from Amazon this past Friday outside the front door of my mum's rental apartment. You are having fun, Brittany. That's exciting. Haven't done anything with it yet. Just tested it out. What brand of the die cut embossing machine do you currently own? I got a Poppy Craft. And it's a heavy little sucker too. A4. I didn't get a little mini or anything like that. It's pointless, because if you want to do something bigger, you just can't do it. So I got the A4 on Craft Online, which is in Australia, our biggest craft store in Australia, online craft store in Australia. And that's where this other stuff come from. Did you get the embossing mat with the machine? It's kind of like a soft rubber mat. No, I didn't get the mat. I got the base plate, the 2 acrylic plates, but no soft rubber mat. My dad says that it's not the machine, it's the driver. That's exactly right, Pete. And then my dad used to say, it's the operator. here in the back of the head, it's the operator. Oh, I shot there, Heather. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it, Pam? Got some great stuff. I got a spotlight one, it's a green colour. Oh, nice. Because I did research on that, and you've got the electric ones and the manual ones, and I can't think of the brand now. I watched this chick and she's got a few. Anyway, she didn't do it. She didn't do the electric one any favours, I'll put it that way. No, the power goes out and all that sort of stuff. And it's like, nah. And then, of course, they're a few $100 or more. This one was $149, A4 and adjustable. So, like, yeah, I'll do that one. And then a lady, she had the A4 but not the adjustable one, and did a review on it and said it was heavy. You know, it doesn't bounce around. It's good quality. It cuts really well. It cuts all sorts. So, of course, you get the embossing die cut machine, and then you need the die cuts, and then you need the embossing folders, and yeah. So I ordered a couple of them as well, of course. And of course that led to going to Temu to see if I could get stuff cheaper, and I found a few things on there and bought some die cut tags on there. They arrived yesterday. I want to keep colouring, but I also want to go and get it. And then I went to the op shop last week and bought stuff. Op shops aren't cheap like they used to be. But that's some cool stuff. They had a die cut there of a bookcase. And I mean, they could have got rid of it because the metal has worn, like it's not as sharp as it used to be. And I had a go. It took me a couple of goes, but once again, probably the operator. But I did get it in the end, and I had to sort of get the brain working and go, which bit do you pull out? And of course I had to get, well, I tried it briefly, but I'll have to do it properly. But one of those dunny brush looking things, the die brush that you run over to get the holes and all the stuff out that doesn't cut properly or whatever. I had to get one of those as well, because I sit there. I did with one thing I was doing, poking the holes. It's like, yeah, no, I'm glad I got one of those brushes, but it's a 2-in-1 and it's got like the awl at the end with a little button that you press, and that's a deadly weapon, I'm going to tell you. That's a fun little weapon, that is. Okay, brush at one end, awl at the other to poke out the holes and all that sort of stuff. Good morning to you, Lisa. Thank you for being here. 3 ladies from the village bought electric machines, say that 6 months ago. None work now. The spotlight says they need to send to America in cost state. So they haven't done it. Oh my God. None of them work now. Yeah, so that's wrong. It should be under warranty depending on how old they are. That's amazing. Like the plates, like the cutting that it does on the plates, and the marks and scratches and that, which is normal if you do die cutting and whatever, you know, you'll know that. But wow, you know, like, so yet again you buy something that has accessories and then of course they wear out and you need to replace them. It's an ongoing bloody saga. But I mean, it's cool. And it can do all sorts of stuff. Okay, I need some green or something on that stem, not just orange. So yeah, I just have to get used to it. Girlfriend in here has her birthday on Friday, and I went to bed at 1:45 last night. And I'm lying in bed thinking about her card. She likes elephants, and her 3 favourite colours are blue, purple and red, and so I'll incorporate that, and I thought I can make a card, and I thought, do I make a tiny little, like, journal out of her birthday card, just a few pages to write on, and with elephants on it and stuff, and a little dilly dangle or something, and she'd keep it as a keepsake and just write in it or whatever. She likes crosswords, do I stick a crossword in it? So I'm lying in bed at 2 o'clock in the morning and the brain's going, we do with women. It's like, oh God. So by the time I got to sleep, whenever that was, and then the alarm went off and I was dreaming. I was on a Navy ship. I don't know. Anyway, I'm running around on a Navy ship. I've done that before. I have done that before. Yeah, I don't know. And then the alarm went off and I woke up. Oh my goodness. I've got what, 1, 2, 3 more leaves. Do I leave these pencils and move on? I'd like to move on, but if I do these leaves, then they're sort of done. Not put the colours away. So I'll just ramble and colour the leaves, and if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry. Oops. Beautiful smooth paper too. Yeah. It's 20 to 10, so what, 40 minutes and I've done 3 leaves. 4 leaves. I've got an electric yarn winder. It's crap. Sometimes muscles are better. Yeah. It's supposed to keep an even tension on it. Oops. God, I hate that. Touch something and then it disappears. Alright. Maybe if they all email in or call the company behind these machines, they can convince the company to pay for the shipping costs to get fixed, but to afterwards for free. Yeah, right. That'd be nice, Brittany. They are all under 6 months. Oh, no. No. They are all under 6 months. Spotlight should get a refund and the return. Absolutely. Yeah, no. All the women need to get together and go into Spotlight together and go, we're not leaving until you give us a refund. We're under warranty here. Their electric should be a 12-month warranty at least. We're not leaving until you know. And if they go in together, people power, that's BS, that is. They're under 6 months old and they don't work. Yeah, nah. Trying to pull the wool over their eyes. My Carl 12-inch professional rotary trimmer no longer cuts, trims any of my papers since part where it cuts through the paper fell out. When I picked this up last night, I knew have to buy a new rotary or guide. Some things need, I don't know how that works, but like your cutters and things like that need new blades and maintenance and all that sort of stuff. I remember that story, Heather. Just trying to think, yeah, because I don't know what I said 30 seconds ago. 5 minutes. Pretty leaves. TQB. Can't rush up. No, that's why, in 40 minutes I've done like 3, 4 leaves. It's a paper trimmer we are memory magazine stack that is very popular in the crafting community. They can cut multiple sheets, more than 2 sheets at a time of paper, no thicker than 1 inch. Yeah, no, I've got a guillotine there that'll take your fingers off. It's brilliant. It's like one of the similar to the old school one. Goes through 400 sheets of paper. Have I done that many? No, but I have done some pretty thick and it just goes through like butter. It's amazing. I've told them that. They said they can't be bothered to argue the point. Nah, that's just not. Nah, they need to get together and go, right, we're doing this. And then once it's done, it's like, gee, that felt good. Can't let them get away with stuff like that. They try and do it to everyone. Oh yeah, a maker's stitch that colour, 159 at the lowest price. That means it'd be about 300 here in Australia. So Spotlight wins, yeah. You're on the ship running around, haha. Yeah, I know. Didn't get up to mischief, but it was a weird dream. I called the Carl American company earlier today. The guy on the other line told me I need to completely replace my paper trimmer. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yep, they don't make things like they used to. Now I've got molting. I think it slowed down. I was getting a bit really worried there. It's like I had so much hair coming out. It's like, what the hell's going on? I'm going to lose all my hair. And there's tiny wisps through here. And I keep thinking they're either pencil marks, and I haven't had a graphite near it. Or I try and wipe it off like it's an actual hair or something. And there's just fine pencil marks through it. Pretty. Anyway, so I went and picked up, I have a parcel that arrived early this morning, so I called tonight, or went over and picked it up, come back, and still had 7 minutes to go, and I thought that was good. That was burnt ochre. I'm going to drink this cup of cold. Not a cup of warmth, it's a cup of cold. Some sort of green. Lime peel 1005. Darker green. Kelp green 1090. Oh, another busy week. How long will it take me to make the card? Housework at some stage, not today, but this week sometime. Bit of shopping. Could go today. Don't like shopping Tuesdays really, but I could go today. To go and get something yummy. Bit of eggshell. Okay. Bit of orange. This is goldenrod. And a little bit of terracotta. Not gonna sneeze. Yes, cream. That's what I want. Some cream. Just a bit up there. Goodness me, I've gone over the lines about 4 times already. Slow down. Sharpen the pencils a bit. Anyway, I don't like that leaf like the others, but it'll do. You need to help your neighbours out who all own the spotlight machine for the company in the USA. They fix them for free. That's it for free. No worries, Ben. This looks. This image looks like it may be coloured with an autumn palette of some kind. Yes, it's winter here in Australia, Brittany. That's why I picked Cup of Warmth. And a nice hot chocolate. All snug as a bug in a rug. I meant image instead of image. I meant image instead of image. Brittany, I've told them several times I am critically ill and can barely manage my own life, plus in and out of hospital. Yeah, no, they need to be grown up women and, you know, we can do this. Maybe I could help them out since I can't live in the USA where this company is located. Welcome back, B. That's pretty, but they have previously said they can't be bothered. Yeah, no, it's up to them. They've got to pull their finger out and do it. You know, they've got to get in a spotlight and go, eh, eh, eh. Why did they say previously they can't be bothered for their electric spotlight machines currently not working? I know, because that's just damn lazy. Can't be bothered with the hassle because it'll get drawn out. It's like court cases. You know, you want to do something about it, but they'll draw it out and make it a big saga, and you can't be bothered, and that's what they hope for. A lot of companies, business, that's exactly what they hope for. They drag it out and draw it out, and it's like they can't be bothered, and they'll give up the fight. And yes, it's winter here in Australia. It is autumn colours. But just the brown and the warmth and snug colours and Thought it was an appropriate picture. I know it might be summer in the US or whatever, wherever else, but it's not here. It's been wet and cold, and luckily the farmers are getting some rain. This winter the ground's cold, the grass has no nutrients in it, it's crap. But if you can help them out for later on in spring, at least get some colour through, would be a start over winter, even if the grass hasn't got much goodness in it. If I can kick it on for spring and give them a good spring, that would be awesome. Green or one leaf to go. I can do something else. I want to do her eyes. Greens and reds into this one here. See, some greens and reds would look nice. A bit of terracotta. That's a bit dark on the other side, but shadow. Bronze maybe. And a bit of eggshell. No. Green ochre. Well, yeah, I would like to get her. Nah, I got this one at Big W or Target. Big W, I think. I went and got this. It was $16 or $8 or something. I can't remember, $16, something like that. All right, I can put these colours away. Yay! All right, eyes maybe. Just something different instead of using browns, because I want the cup to be like a brown, gold, bronze sort of colour as well. Green eyes, green jumper, blonde hair, green eyes, blonde hair, a gold, bronzy, browny sort of nice looking cup. And some pretty teals or greens on a jumper maybe. That's what I was thinking. Along that sort of colours or eyes. I don't know. I think that's some weird colours. Like I said previously, can't they be bothered for the electric spotlight machines currently not working? Not sure, Brittany. They are older ladies, obviously have money to waste. They're not bothered as says. Maybe if they weren't stuck in their old ways, this could have been taken care of by now. Yeah, pretty much, Brittany, probably. It's not Pam's problem, Brittany. No, it's not. Got the new book coming. We'll be here next week. Ugh. Exciting, but I got mine last week, but Wondrous Folk is released possibly next month. Stop trying to enable me. Which new book will be coming to you next week? Talk to the hand. Stop enabling. I bought enough. I've spent a lot of money on art this year. And not for colouring either. It's all been for junk journaling. I can't, it's amazing how, you change your mind. Like it's junk journaling. They look cool. What's the point of them? You do them and then they just sit there and it's junk. But it's not junk. I bought a lot of bloody stuff. Different. 3 sticker books. They are awesome. I bought them on Amazon and they really are gorgeous sticker books. Absolutely gorgeous. Now that one, to start off with, was Pale Sage, and I really should sharpen my pencils. Yeah, $17.99 each they were. And they are, there's over 900 stickers in one, 580 in another and whatever, but oh my God, they're gorgeous stickers. Absolutely beautiful. I would definitely get more and I highly recommend them. I really need to sharpen up for the eyes. Stop being lazy. Now I've got something on my glasses. No good looking at a chap without glasses. I can't see jack. Hopefully it's better. Oh, look at that. Christine, Wondrous Folk. You had been spending but got to live and enjoy your life doing what you want. So I say spend away. Yeah, no worries. Lisa, if you ever get to watch this, you'll be loving it. Yeah, no, I have been enough. Alright, so I used Jade Green. No. Pale Sage 1089 to start off with, and I'm using a bit of lime peel. eyes have come to life already. And maybe a little bit of apple green 912. Grey green light. Very lightly. A bit of Cali green 1096. And I'm not going to use black at the moment. Might go a bit of sepia. And I haven't done her skin yet. Not that it matters, I suppose. It's only her eyelids. A bit of pale sage. And a bit of Cali green 1096. Now I should leave those eyelashes till I've done everything else, which is a long way off. I want some, maybe, no, I won't use base together. Sharpen up. Ditto, Pam. Have you heard from Lisa lately? She used to put a little post before street, but nothing. No, it has been a while. Must be the time difference. Yeah, I know. No, I hope she's all right. No, she hasn't. I haven't heard from her for a while. So, seashell pink. So now, yeah, he's got me thinking now, she's alright and everything, I haven't heard from her. Right. Rosie Page, 1019. I really want to do those eyelashes. Oops. Oh. White. Yep, add a bit more green maybe. I don't know if that's, is that a bit too, oh God, as soon as you bloody well touch, because the sun's coming out a bit now. I wonder, hang on a minute, something blind a bit. And bright light on. Yeah, I know, I'm a bugger. Just playing the colours. Alright. So, get rid of the inks now. I'll keep out the white. Do I want the jade green? Oh, maybe. Maybe even. Colour do I want? No, I might stick with some greens. Anyway, let's have a bit. Right, what did I get? My God, that yellow. That's awful. Bring her back. That is a real lime green. I got some Pussycat Brads. Now, I never knew what these were called, your paper fasteners. But these are really cute. I thought it was a... No, it wasn't these, that was too new. This is a 12 pack. Oh yeah, they got yellow, they got white eyes, and they got green eyes. But anyway, I don't know if you can see them. These black cat brads. They're super cute. So I got brads. These ones are dragonflies. Hope it stays in focus. These are really pretty. And some owls. They're really cute. And then I got it's not Halloween, but because of my junk journal at the moment, I got these bats on the back. They're Halloweenish, but yeah, like I said, it's not Halloween, but it's because of my junk journal. So, so I got some of them. It means on the back. Excuse me. It's got some cool pictures in it. Skulls, and there's a couple of really cool pictures in that one, so I had to get that one. Had to get that one. This one has some beautiful black roses in it. They look gorgeous, so I had to get those. On the back. This one here, this has got like, it's called Night Elves, but yeah, the pictures in it are really cool. Black cats and like castle, spooky backgrounds, and see, like that sort of thing, like spooky houses and stuff. Really cool. This one looked really pretty. It's 8 sheets, big deal. One side, you know, like. But anyway, I love blues and teals and all that, but yeah, they look really, really pretty. So I grabbed those. Oh, stop. This is my last. This is my last order. I have to stop. What am I going to do with these junk journals? I want to make so much stuff. What do I do with them? Anyone want to buy any? Anyway, so yeah, this has got old vintage collage sheets, wooden paper and stuff, and they look really, really cool. So I got those. That's my order. And just that order alone, and I'm pretty sure it's all there, cost me enough. And I don't buy like very often I try and get a bargain when I can. Like a couple were like $4.99, and but it adds up very much so. Yeah, it has been a while. Must be a time difference. Wow, what a colour difference. The area, a lot of jelly roll gel pens. I need to collect full sets. Some colour classic colour don't own, and all of the glows and shadow lines, along with a lot of the Pentel gel pens. A 50 set of the Chromatech glitter gel pens come with 50 gel pen, a set of 50 ink gel that I can also buy on its own. You're having fun, Brittany. There are some uni Signo gel pens like the white, silver and gold pens I want to own as well. We have quite a list, don't we? Yeah, I've got the Signo gel pens, they're good. Oh, they are cute, Hannah. Yeah, cute kitties. They're very cool stuff. Yep. Oh, awesome. Yep. And while I'm at it, I just can't help myself. I know. You know what? I went to the op shop and I picked up some books, and one of them is, oh, I'm gonna go and get it. It's funny. I like it. I didn't like it. It's putrid poems. And there's some cool ones in here. It's a kid's book, really. But under the apple tree. As I sat under the apple tree, a birdie sent his love to me, and as I wiped it from my eye, I said, "Thank goodness cows can't fly." When I read that, it's a picture, you can imagine the cow. Anyway, I thought it was great. The snails and bugs slipped down his pants. He swallowed slugs and worms, and now when he recalls at night, he lies awake and squirms. At parties, we all gather round to taste the main attraction. Dad gives a toast to Auntie's fruit, conserved by purification. I mean, this is a kid's book, and some of the words in here, it's like really, like, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, take my advice. Pull down your pants and slide on the ice. It's a kid's book, but some of the words in here, I can't remember. I marked that cow one off, but there's some good ones in here. I wish I could remember. I should have marked a few more because there is a couple in here that are really, really cool. Oh, this one here, I couldn't believe this one. About a nun that snuffs. You know, your little snuff boxes. But yeah. Beans, good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel, so let's have beans for every meal. There was a young lad of St. Just who ate apple pie till he bust. It wasn't the fruit that caused him to do it. What finished him off was the crust. That was, yeah. Roses are red, emeralds are green. My face is funny, but yours is a scream. There is some good ones in here. Anyway, this will be deconstructed and it's just going to be in junk journals and stuff like that. There's a couple of good ones in there. I just didn't mark them all. Only that cow one, which I thought was great. Oh. What else did I get? Oh, I got a few. I got a couple of good books there. So my junk journal. My resin from last week that I showed you is still a bit soft. And it's all hardened up now. It just took a bit longer because resin doesn't like the cold weather. So anyway, I put the heart up on here. It's supposed to be a black heart. I put the key here. And I thought I got the idea and a tassel. And I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll put... quite proud of myself making this envelope from myself for a template and it turned out really good, but I bought an envelope punch and now I can make envelopes really easily. That took the first one, yeah, was weird, but I don't think it was me because when I watched the video on YouTube she had the same thing happen, but generally they turn out anyway. So I die cut some keys. They're die cut keys. And I just painted them with Sharpie, but I want to make them look like rust. So I have to if I do, get out some acrylic paint and cinnamon powder and get out the heat gun. Now I learnt that one off Treasure Books. And they look like actual rust and they've got texture to them. And anyway, yeah, so brown, black acrylic paint and cinnamon powder and the heat gun. Oh, and you got to put glue on there too. So you need to, if you want to know how to do that, you need to find out the proper procedure. But anyway, they look like real rust. So really cool. So I die cut keys and put keys in there. And then I got the idea of having like, can't help myself. There's a key down the bottom here. And keys in there. And I thought I'll put keys all through the book. And then it's like, you got to find the keys. Thought this one was funny. I don't know if I showed this one last week. I thought it was hilarious. You got a sense of humour. Right, I put him on there. And then I stuck the moth there. So for a scary monster, he's petrified of moths. I laughed it off. I thought it was hilarious. Anyway, the tomb, the guardian of the tomb. I think I did show this last week, and then I don't know, he's freaking out because he knows what's going to happen. And I need to put something down there. Get around there. But anyway, I thought that was hilarious. I loved that. I thought that was my sense of humour. But anyway, I thought it was great. Anyway, so what else did I do? Yeah, so there's a key, there's a door here, and I'm going to have, anyway, yeah, doesn't matter. See, there's another key up here, and I thought, this stupid envelope, this bloody purple bloody cotton, it took me hours to sort it out, but the next morning I got the job done in, 30 seconds. So, anyway, and the middle page. So, I didn't get a lot done this week. But if you don't like spiders and snakes, best you look away. So, I did some stamping down here. And put the black cat in. And then, if you don't like him, I told you. There he is. This is my pet tarantula. People are freaking out going, oh my God. Hope Amy doesn't watch this. Probably not. I haven't spoken to her for ages. Anyway, and then 2 spooky cats. So you can barely see him. So he really blends in. So I stamped that, did that. He just comes out. They're just cut spots up there. Couple of, there we go, couple of skeletons on the string. And I've got all that to go. I put a few stamps on there of a witch and some dead trees and whatever, but and some stenciling. But I've got all that to go, and I just couldn't I don't know what happened to the time. I just couldn't get more done. But anyway, so that black envelope's going to have tags. I got the die cut, they come yesterday, so I can do the die cut stamps and put them in the envelope, so they'll be all potions and spells and stuff like that. So I can't wait to finish this journal. I think it's going to be really, really cool. And some feathers and keys and just different things, and Wesley wants to go out. So, for me, I didn't like junk journals. I thought, what's the point in it? Like, yeah, you recycle junk, which is a good thing. But what do you do with them? Well, they're journals. You do write in them. That one's got no writing space, but you do write in them, and it's recycling and all that sort of stuff. But just all the bling and everything, they just look, and all the hidden pockets and stuff. I love them. I'm addicted to junk journals. Very cool stuff. Read us one. Oh dear. My dad says that all the time about farts. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not looking at spiders. Doing great, thanks, Pam. He's only a tarantula. He's not venomous or anything. He's pretty cool. I don't mind them as long as they're not on me, but if it's a whitetail or whatever, they're dead. It's like when I brought that box up of resin and put it on the kitchen bench next to it, I've got this whopping big whitetail walking across, and it's like I just have my hands on the box. And nah. Not that bit. Yeah, that book, it does say there's some old favourites in there and blah, blah, blah and whatever, but yeah, there's a couple of good ones in there. I thought the cow one under the tree was really good. I laughed my head off. All right, I have Pale Sage 1089. Might use a bit of lime peel 1005. Some Cali Green 1096. Apple Green 912. I don't even know if I'll use these yet. Jade Green 1021 and a bit of white. I'm not sure if I will use them all or not. I might pick some other colours. I don't know. But I will start off with some Pale Sage 1089. Well, at least I warn people, if you don't like spiders or whatever, look away. Because it's a pretty big one. I feel like I need a bit of darker green in there. Olive green. Or maybe, I don't know, dark green or olive green, I'm not sure yet. Oh, you bugger. Get out. Oh, SOB. Don't keep doing that. Good morning, Stardust. Thank you for being here. Hi, everyone. Wildflower Folks and Prisma. Absolutely right. No, anything but cool. I still need to go darker than that. No, I'm going to do what I was going to do. And I'm going to use the sepia. Sage. Kelly Green 1096. Now try the dark green again. Yeah, it's a nice dark green, yeah. I still want to darken it up a bit more, so I'll go over lightly with the sepia. And the Kelly Green. And the pale sage. Now for the one next way, pale sage. They'll look like together. Try it. So pale sage, bit of celadon green. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just experimenting with green. maybe some apple green. Good morning to you, Sherry. Oh, rats, forgot about your stream. That's all right, darling. Better late than never. Good to see you can make it. It's night time here, but thank a lot. Oh my gosh, by the way, that Magical Delights, wow, it's definitely a bit different. The latter one is subtle, but definitely a bit different. Oh, okay. Can see how his style changed a wee bit. Trying to pull together a video for it. Okay. So I thought it was just a reprint of the same book. What why is it different? I'm not going to fall for that. It's like, I've got to get both versions. No chance. No chance. Not at that, no. I'd hate to see how much they are now. Every year they're going up. Close to $100 for a damn colouring book. It's like, yeah, that's not happening. Absolutely not. Grass green, 909. This is a really pretty dark green. It's a dark green, but it's not. It's darker green, but it's not dark. It's really pretty. Just a light bit of sepia, just to darken it up in places. This could turn out to be the ugliest jumper you've ever seen, but I've seen some pretty ugly jumpers in my time. And you've got creases here as well. It's probably what I should have done. Is go in the shadows first. And just establish some sort of yep, can't even remember what colours I used. Knew that would happen. Yeah, but I have never seen a few coloured images from it. Oh, you're in Canada. Nice. I have deliberately avoided full flip throughs of the first two. French Canada, yes. Cool. My fingers are frozen. Need a hot shower, I think. Bye, B. You're gonna take off, I know. I'm feeling for another coffee. Kelly Green 1096. And I haven't finished with that other green that's not staying lime like that. I just haven't figured out what I'm going to do. Now I'm thinking about doing this one darker. It's not going to take much more pencil though. There's no way I'm going to, well, if I watch the video back, I guess I could. Well, I can't be bothered doing that. But yeah, remember what colours I used? Oh. Told you, it's going to be an ugly jumper. I haven't established what colours I really want. That's the problem. I wanted to go light and then decided to go darker and then just, all over the shop. That's the fun of trying out colours and different things. And to cover up that black line that's going through there a bit. Fears of front net shot later be. Why is everyone freezing? Been a few people saying it's cold. It's winter here in Australia. See you, B. Oh, okay, sorry, didn't know. That's all right, Starks. Wasn't gonna go yet, but I can laugh out loud. Yeah, you got my permission to go and warm up, girl. B, have you been colouring anything recently? Nah, laugh out loud hurts too much. I might ditch the lime peel. I don't really want that yellowy. Look, when there's stuff up and you don't like it, you can always get out acrylic paint or something. Actually, I should take that back because that lime peel underneath the celadon green is not too bad actually. Quite like that green. So there's going to be multicoloured green jumper. Yeah, it is a jumper, I think. Because I can't decide on what bloody green I want. So the apple green and the lime peel are on the yellowier side. Prussian green, I don't even think I've used that one yet, have I? Let's add them all into the mix. Why not? It's a good darker green. Still only is just, oops. Geez, I'm going over the lines today a bit. Just a little bit of sepia for shading. Different coloured greens brings a bit of life into it. This paper's not going to take much more. Yeah, a bit of lime peel in there, just lightens it up a little bit. That's the apple green might be a bit too bright. So I will go back to Prussian green. No, what if it hurts too much? Just charging up my hand warmers out there. Question, do you guys have heater in your home for winter? Hell yeah. Like here in Canada, we have central heating and stuff. I'm curious. Yeah, I have a split system here. So it does blows out warm air or blows out cold air in summer for like air conditioner. So it's a dual system. Whereas, yeah, ducted heating, you got ducts out of the roof or up through your floor. Every week Heather inspires me, but I just can't do it. Oh, don't do it. Oh, Betty. Every week Heather inspires me. Oh, sweetheart. Oh. Yeah, it costs too much to run and laugh out loud. Yeah, I've been going to bed at God knows what hour and getting up early at times, and yeah, my next electricity bill will be up, I bet. So, because your work is beautiful. It is beautiful. When you're ready, B. Your art supplies aren't going anywhere. They're all sitting there waiting for you. When you're ready, start. No central heating in Australia. Although central cooling would be nice for summer. We have central heating here in Australia. I'm not sure how I would survive life out loud. I love my comfy clothes and my heating blankets. Yeah, I can't live without a hot water bottle. My heating turns off at 9:30 a.m. and back on at 4 to help save. Oh, God, so you got no one here freezing all day. Got to do what you got to do. I haven't used the heater at all yet, although it's cold enough today, but because I'm always in bed under the blankets anyway. My sleeve's not looking too bad on screen. I think it's okay. Oh, just yeah, being every week here inspires me, but I just don't do it. I'm on screen. Still waiting for it to warm up enough to go swimming. The local pool should be open soon. Now, I only have to walk over to the clubhouse. We've got a nice heated indoor pool over there. It's when they get outside that it becomes a problem. I have a snuggle buddy to help. You do, by the name of Nani. It wasn't me. I would have issue concentrating on my colouring while being cold. I can't stand being cold, but hot I don't mind. It was me. I thought it might have been actually. Yeah, no, it is a bit hard, and it's so sad, the bloody government and everything else. Have a look at it, will you? You big bloody lala. No. Oops, hang on. How do I do this without? Wait a minute. Oh, see, I can't go that way. I can't go that way. Bloody light. Look at her. Oh, God love her. Oh, so cute. Oh, goodness me. Oh. Have a somebody to help. I'm going to be thinking about me. Laugh out loud. Well, yeah, but you all got people at the pool where you live. No, that hasn't happened for a long time, Sherry. It's all good now. Yes, Pam. Yes, she's got her poo bear blanket. Yeah, that hasn't happened for a long time. It's all been good now. My girlfriend from high school came to visit on Sunday morning, and I took her for a bit of a tour. Now, it was Prussian green. I decided that I like. That black line's annoying me a bit, but no, only under a blanket. Yes, it's winter in Australia at the moment. We're in Victoria. B and I are anyway, so it's cold. Sun's out at the moment. After all that rain we've had, it's beautiful rain. It's gorgeous. It's what you call proper rain. It was steady rain coming straight down. It was just like, oh, look at that. It does remember how to actually do it. Yeah, so I like, after all that, the pale sage and the Prussian green together are pretty good. Oh, getting hungry. Heaps to do. Maybe I should go shopping. I hate shopping Tuesday. I need a shower. Nah, I'll wait till tomorrow. I've got chocolate in the cupboard. It's all good. I'll get going in a second. Has everyone taken off on me already? Time's flowing. Unbelievable. How old is Nani now? It's a long story, Stardust. She's 6 years old on the 24th of this month. Oh my God, she's 6 in 2 weeks. Oh, it's berserk, isn't it? Heather, you should tell Stardust the Poo Patrol story. Do you really want me to set all that off again? Alright, hang on a sec. Happy birthday, Nani, for the 24th. She would die rolling on the floor laughing. That would have been nice. Heather, someone took a dump in the pool. Yeah, a few times. First one was in the hallway. Because I live in a, it's a 50s and over lifestyle community / retirement village. Seeing the people moved in here are a lot, vary in age a lot. But it's like it's a damn retirement village. Not supposed to be. 50s and over resort style living. Anyway, we have an indoor pool, a bit of an outdoor pool, and someone shit in the hallway where the showers are leading to the pool. And then they did one in the pool and they had to clean the pool out, obviously. And I don't know, they did it once or twice more or whatever, and they had to change security and like you could put your pin in and go through securely through the clubhouse and go to the pool. But you could also go from outside through the outside pool gate and open the sliding door and get into the indoor pool that way. So security was a joke. So they fixed all that. And since they've done all that, it hasn't happened. It's all been good. It's all stopped now. I had to go downstairs to eat with the family, but I had a poo patrol call, so here I am. Yeah, well, I love it. It looks pretty. It's on gag reel. Laugh out loud. I haven't heard from my lieutenant for a couple of weeks now. We were saying that before, Diane. It's been a while. Yeah, I know. Should message her. I still laugh at this story. We just all about died laughing with all of it. Hence, we are the poo patrol. Bit of a shitty story. RRB. Good one. All right. Quickly. And then I'll leave you all alone till next week. Look how quick I can colour when I want to. Amazing. I just sped up. It's not me. I sped it up. I sped it. It's pre-recorded. Yeah. You watch videos like that. Just imagine if you could colour that quick. Imagine how much colouring and books would get done. It'd be amazing. Yeah, fan for a fag, a smoke, fan for a fresh cup of coffee. Bladder's not screaming yet, usually does 2 hours streaming and starts annoying me. Probably will in a minute now that I've said that. Alright, so after all that greenery in there, I've mainly decided on Pale Sage 1089, Prussian Green 109, and a little bit of Sepia 948. And I probably will add a couple more colours back into the mix. But I am quite happy. Like jade green can go away, white can go away, Is it Celadon? Now I've got to decide on one or two more pencils. The Celadon green. Yeah, Celadon green can stay. Maybe just a little bit of lime peel. And I think the others can go away. I think. That coffee is cold as, but I was about to cough. Now, just a tiny bit of lime peel and then the Celadon green just brings back that yellow. So it's not too bright yellow. But also gives it another shade. So that lime peel is quite yellow and I don't want that. It's a rib jumper. I've even pretty much forgotten which is, you know, the rib and which is the high point and the low point. And anyway, I have to keep going, sort that out. Yeah, it's got some contours and stuff in it on screen, it has anyway. It's got some colour in it. It looks better on screen, I reckon. Okay. It's the pool show, a bit of a shitty story. Indeed a shitty story. Now you have to join the Poo Patrol Gang Stardust. How that you could make merch for that. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Little poo charms. What are you talking about? Laugh out loud. I can't. What are you talking about? I can't colour that quick. Why? Because you use copies. Ah. In. Excellent. Looks good. It's merchable. Look very nice. Thank you guys. Yep. See, all those greens, I didn't know where the hell I was going or what I was doing, or it was all experimental. But I come to the conclusion I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 greens that I will pretty much use. Well, 4 greens and a sepia. Tiny bit of lime peel, but that's just to bring other colours through. Pale sage, celadon green, and Prussian green. So that will be my pencils when I continue next week. There's a mark on my page. What is that? Love you guys very, very much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Yes, Lisa Fitzpatrick, where the hell are you? She hasn't commented. Don't know what she's been doing. I hope she's okay. Might have to message her. Let's all message her. Or we'll all bombard her. She'd laugh her head off, I reckon. Take care of yourselves, guys. I shall talk to you next week. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. You're welcome, Diane. My pleasure. As long as you enjoy it and have a laugh, that's the main thing. Bye all. Bye Heather. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome, B. Bye Pam. Bye Stardust and Sherry and everyone that's here today. I hope I haven't missed anyone. I usually do. But anyone, any lurkers, anyone watching, thank you for being here. Glad you could join us, Stardust. That's awesome to have you here. Welcome on board, girl. I think you fit right in. You're having a good laugh there. That's all good. That's what it's all about. Take care, guys. I'll see you same time next week. Ciao for now. Brown cow.